Hello and welcome to today's Letter of the Day Ideas video. So today's letter is the letter U. U is for underground. So we decorated our letter U like this. We just colored it brown like the dirt underground, and we added on some bug stickers. I'll put the link below so you can get the link to where I found my bug cutouts if you don't have stickers. So the next thing that we did was we learned how to write the letter U. And I like to say, before we practice U, I like to get my students to smile really big. So can you do that? 1, 2, 3. Let me see your biggest smile ever. Whoa, look at those big giant smiles. Well, did you know that the big uppercase or capital U kind of looks like a giant smile? Let me show you. Start at the top, curve around and back. See, it looks like a big smile. Let's add some eyes and a nose. So can you make some big giant smiles? To make letter U, start at the top, curve down, around, and back up. To make letter U using handwriting paper, you'll just start on the top line, curve down and touch the green carpet, and then all the way back up. Down, touch the bottom line, and up. Down, curve around, and up. Down, curve around, and up. Now, the little U is kind of like a little smile. So let me see a little tiny smile. Very good. So you have to start at the top, curve around and back up. But then for little U, you just fall straight down like that. Let's try to make a little U now. Down, curve around and up and down. You can skywrite like that, or you can practice on this handwriting house sheet that you can get on my blog. Down, curve around and up and down. Down, curve around and up and down. Any handwriting paper would work though. Down, curve around and up and down. One more. Down, curve around and up and down. So that was our handwriting time. And now let's talk about the sound that letter U makes. Letter U makes the sound uh. Now letter U is one of those vowels. Can you help me sing the vowel song? A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Well, whenever we learn about a vowel, we get a visit from one of the vowel people. And here he comes. Oh no, something's wrong with my friend U. He has a tummy ache. Maybe he ate too much candy. Oh no, and now his tummy hurts and he says, Can you make that sound? Put your hand on your tummy and say, Well, if you look really closely, you'll see a letter U hiding in the picture. Where's letter U? It's his tummy. His tummy is the letter U. So I'm hoping that when you see a U, it'll remind you that U says, like when you have a tummy ache. Well, that was our letter and phonics and handwriting time. For math today, we did an activity called Missing Numbers. So let's see if we can decide what number is missing. If you need to, you can say all the numbers leading up to the first number you see, like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what's after 6? 7. So let's move 7 here. 6, 7, 8. Let's do the next one. What's the missing number? I see a 1. And what's after 1? 2. Good job. 1, 2, 3. What's the missing number here? 5, 6, 7. Now what's missing? 2, 3, and 4. Good job. I'm going to put the link below for those boom cards that you can get on Teachers Pay Teachers. That link will be below for you. Okay, now it's time for a little music and movement and a little brain break time. So if your child needs a little moment, you can pause this video, look at the link down below, parents, and you can sing the Wiggle Like a Worm song. It's really cute. When you come back, we'll do art together. For art today, we're going to make an underground diorama. Now that's a big word, but it just means we're going to make a scene in a box. And here you have some underground creatures. You can get the link for these on the weekly lesson plan at my blog, parents. Now you can cut those out and you can tape them onto some wooden blocks like I have done here. There's a rabbit and an ant, and oh, here's a frog. Just tape them onto the back of some wooden blocks or even some Legos if you have that. So next, once you get all those taped up, you can get a box, maybe like a shoe box or just any kind of small box, and you can maybe draw a tunnel in there. You can put all those little creatures on the wooden blocks that we just made. Let's put the mole down here. Oh, and let's put the ant right there. And there's a frog. Okay, so you also might have some fun toy insects that you could add. And then you could go outside if you wanted to and even add some leaves or twigs. Make an underground scene today for art. Now let's do some science together. For science today, we're going to make a really cool sediments jar. Before we do that though, let me show you my really cool underground scooper that I made. I just took a milk jug and left the cap on tight, and then I just cut half of it off, and look, it makes a great scooper so that we can explore some things that are underground. Okay, so I'm going to take a jar and I'm just going to fill the jar halfway full of all the things that I scooped underground. Whoa. All right, so next I'm going to fill the rest of the jar with some water. Making some mud, aren't we? Okay, now I'm going to put the top on and I'm going to give it a shake. Okay, here we go. Shake, shake, shake. See all the things swirling around? Those are called sediments. And when they stop swirling, they'll start to settle. And you can start to see some layers forming. All the things that are heaviest are going to sink to the bottom, like rocks and some of this soil. Now, the things that are lighter are going to float all the way up to the top. So you can see that it's kind of layering itself from heaviest all the way to the lightest. Things at the top might include some little twigs or sticks, maybe some leaves, or maybe dead bugs. So those are some of the things that are floating. But you can see, if I turn this around, you can kind of see some layers, all the soil, the heavy soil, and then there's the dark layer of soil. So if we continue to let this sit, it might settle even further, and you can kind of see all the many things that are in this jar. All those are called sediments. Well, now it's time for story time. And our book today is called Underground by Denise Fleming. Underground. Low down, way down, underground. Creatures dig and run around, past highways and byways, squirmways and wormways, digging furrows and burrows, round roots and bones, rocks and stones, funneling, tunneling, working their way through sand and clay, low down, way down, underground. The end. Look at all the things that can be found under the ground. Well, I hope you had some fun today. I think that God created a really cool world that has some really cool creatures that live under the ground. Explore some of those today with our letter U is for underground theme. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.